Too small, I think.
I'm back. You're back. We're back together again. I'm J-Lo. This is Highs with Lo, my channel where I go out and do stuff, come back and tell you about it. I thought this was too small when I first saw it. I haven't even opened it yet. But I was packing for a trip and I didn't even pack it because the box looks small. This is the Lojel Cubo suitcase. Let's just unbox it, shall we? All right. Not horrible packaging. Nice little dust bag. I'd have to untie here. So my suspicions are right. It's significantly smaller, and obviously you can tell just when I ordered it, it was going to be smaller. Then this is the Away Bigger Carryon with pocket, which I've reviewed. There. So I wanted something that would open like a traditional suitcase. Instead of in the middle like this, I wanted something that would open from the front, like a soft-sided suitcase. So this Lojel opens from the front, but this was the smallest one they had. The other size bigger can't fit in a carry-on overhead in your plane, so that sucks. So I had to go with this one, not knowing visually how small it would be. So I want to maximize the amount of space I have for packing in my carry-on so I can bring the most stuff, right? I don't check bags usually. It'd be exceptional. I think I did in my trip to Greece, and that was the only time, and that was because both of us were going and it was a long trip. But usually I just pack this overhead carry-on type of situation, and then my personal carry-on, which is my Tom Bin Techonaut backpack, which is my favorite backpack ever. So what I plan to do today is just unpack this, which is my Away Bigger Carryon, and see if it'll all fit into this, which maybe it will, maybe it won't, I don't know. I packed this out for a trip that I just took. I was gone for 9 days, so if it can all fit in there, great. Maybe I'll keep this thing. It looks pretty handsome. Let's go over it, shall we? So for lack of a better work surface, I'm just gonna put it on top of my Away suitcase as we go over the features. So just looking on the outside, the obvious difference is it has this very large front panel with the big zippers here. On the side, there's this handle. Nice. And just my first impression is that it just feels like a very standard polycarbonate shell that almost all of these hard-sided pieces of luggage are made out of. Away, Monos, all of them are the same stuff. This is Lojel, has a little serial thing here, nothing really on the back. On this side, there's some little, I guess, little cushions, so when you put it down, it's not scraping the side of the suitcase. Interesting. The bottom. So to me, they feel like the standard Hinimoto Japanese wheels. They feel very similar to all the other brands, which is good. It's a nice smooth running system. There's no grab handle on the bottom, and I guess that's okay. My soft-sided suitcase had a nice handle on the bottom that I could easily grab. These don't. On top, there's a lock and another handle, and then slide handle. Feels pretty good. Similar amount of wobbliness. Both not very padded. Feels all right. Does it have 2 stops? Yeah. So there's two spots where you can stop it up top, and then one in the middle, and then one right here. All right, it's 3 stops. Cool. Feels good. Looks good. This is the zipper on the outside. It doesn't open it. This is the expansion system. Expansion system. Do one of these dealios when you need to stick more stuff in your suitcase and it expands out, which is nice. I like that. My Away doesn't have that. So I guess this is the main opening of the thing, the whole thing. All right, this is the front pouch, which you can put in your easy access items, maybe your, can you get a laptop in there? I guess you could. Yeah, you might get a laptop in there. Passport, laptop, other stuff that you want easy access to, right? And then, I saw this on another review, they didn't like this. You have this other set of zippers here to actually get into the main compartment and pack it. So you have to open both of these and make this be floppy. So it is kind of awkward. You gotta open up two things to get into your compartment. All right, now let's go fast forward. We'll unpack the Away into this and see what fits, all right? This is embarrassing. I unpacked the Away from my 9-day trip, and I moved everything into the Lojel, or Lojel, I don't know how you pronounce it. And my phone battery died, my camera battery died, and I don't have that whole unpacking. So you're just gonna have to trust me that I took everything out of the Away and put it in here. Now you might think, hey look, it looks like he got everything in. This is with the expansion open, and I had another pair of shoes in here in the Away, which I need to go get and I'll put in here. It's kind of annoying. Like, if I pack this like this, then I have to open this to get to the main compartment. But what I was saying was, getting into this, I packed everything except this other pair of shoes. And this is the Lojel, or however you pronounce it, packed to its maximum extension here. So, for me to say it's gonna work, these shoes gotta fit too. And to do it, you gotta close both of these zippers. It's kind of annoying. Because these inner zippers are they're a little flimsier, a little smaller. But what's wrong with these zipper pulls? Just fucking close, bro. Close, bro. All right, this is what it looks like. Pretty maxed out. Obviously, a little bit smaller than the Away Bigger Carryon. But, so here's the advantage. The Away Bigger, you need to open it up like this. You have to have this amount of space to open it up, pack it, and unpack it. And the reason I was going for something like this, because you can just be like this and pack it and unpack it. It's half the amount of floor space that you need to work with. As far as the other features, the zippers feel nice. They feel high quality. The whole thing feels, all of these freaking things feel similar quality. They're probably all made in the same factory, right? This is all just marketing. So Away is a good marketing company. Lojel, or whatever this name is, how you're supposed to pronounce it, is not as good because I haven't heard of them before. But they feel like they could have come off the same assembly line, to be honest. Similar polycarbonate shell. So the only question is, this thing with its expansion is a little bit smaller, shorter than the Away, but does it hold as much stuff? And I guess it kind of does. It just looks kind of silly. I'll expand it out, but. So I'd unzipped one of the zippers earlier over this pouch, and this is it. It keeps this together. So it makes it a little bit like I don't have to totally take out the flip-flops. I could clip this up here, the little button, and then do that. And so the flip-flops aren't gonna fall out. All right, that's better. I can live with that. So my verdict is that for the convenience, do I want to have two suitcases? One, I don't know. I can't return the Away anymore. It's too late. So I can still return the Lojel. Just thinking organizationally, this does let you separate things side by side. So if you know, you have your shirts on one side and your pants on one side, then you know you only need to open one side to get to whatever you want. Versus Lojel, you would need to, like if I needed my pants, but they're specific ones that I want, then they're way under here, I have to take out everything. I'm messing around with this thing. Here's what I decided to do. I don't think it's worth it. It cost me 300 bucks. Well, I got 10% off. So it was 270, right? It's not worth it. I don't need 2 suitcases. Very similar function. This isn't adding anything to my convenience. Not enough for me to have 2 suitcases. I'll keep the Away. It works. If Lojel comes up with a bigger suitcase, maybe I would try it out, but this one is not giving me anything over and above what I get from my Away. And it, you know, I like the idea that it's just a smaller footprint when you're unpacking, but that advantage is not worth 270 bucks for me just to have it, you know. And it is a little more inconvenient, as you're looking here. It's a little more inconvenient for me to get organized with it. Like everything goes and it's just all stuffed together. And there is something to be said about having 2 sides. That's what I decided. Thanks for trying, Lojel. Thanks for playing. That's it. Get out there. It's summertime. Get in festival season, concert season. Just go do stuff. Time to get back out there. Be safe. Wear a mask or don't. I love you. J-Lo. Oh!